heading downtown Toronto today. It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is
29 degrees Celsius.
Really hot.
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful. And we're heading down to do a few things. We don't really know exactly what we're gonna do. We know one thing we're gonna do.
We are gonna do a tall ship cruise in the harbor, which should be really nice.
For sunset.
For the sunset, yeah. But other than that, the city's really ours to explore today.
We might go to the aquarium.
Maybe the aquarium, maybe the CN Tower, some of the popular attractions, or just walk around.
Yeah.
Every time we try and find parking downtown, this is the face McRae makes. Pretty much a little bit of constipation with anger and frustration. It might happen frequently until we actually find parking that doesn't cost thousands of dollars. So we need to park here later than 6 p.m., but pretty much every parking lot gives you a set fee or an hourly fee until 6 p.m. and then you gotta come back and you have to pay again until the morning, which is usually great, but when you're on the other side of the city or you're on a boat, you can't come back and put more money on the meter. So we're gonna keep circling around and try and find some place that will let us park for a longer period of time. All right, we found parking.
Yes,
There's
we
a
did.
smile on his face. And we also found something really neat that we hadn't even heard about. It's an app that you can pay through to park in some of the public parking spots. So you don't have to...
They have certain zones for it.
And you just go online and you pay through PayPal or your credit card.
Try to find a cheaper parking spot. It takes some time, but you'll
find it.
one.
And you want to look for a sign that says Honk Mobile. That's Honk.
Well, you don't need the sign. You can just get the app and find out where the locations are.
That's right.
So usually to keep us happy, you gotta feed us. So we're getting pretty hangry now.
Oh my God,
and
we are.
I'm taking Caroline down the road, and I'm taking her to St. Lawrence Market. St. Lawrence is not just a place where you can get food, basically food.
Well,
like
food
fresh
to take
fish,
home. There's
meat.
some other stuff too.
Oh, yeah, they have
souvenirs and trinkets.
There's all different kinds of things.
We stopped at an Italian restaurant inside the St. Lawrence Market and we got some veal sandwiches and we put some toppings on them like sauces, mushrooms or onions, and they are delicious.
Now we're full and happy.
Full, very happy.
We're gonna head down to the Hockey Hall of Fame. I haven't been there in years.
I don't think I've ever been
You've
there.
never been there?
No. So we're excited.
We'll check it out.
We are in the building that says Hockey Hall of Fame, but we cannot find the Hockey Hall of Fame. I think the key is to follow the signs. Pretty sure we'll find it soon. We made it to the Hockey Hall of Fame. We found it in this building that is so deceiving on the outside. But it's right here, and we're going in. The Hockey Hall of Fame closes at 6. It's about 45 minutes to 6, and that doesn't give us enough time at all to see everything we want to see. We are going to save it for another day and get ready for our cruise a little bit later.
We're now at Harborfront, and it looks like it's gonna storm.
A little bit of rain.
The weatherman said it wasn't going to, but
Weatherman lies.
yeah.
So hopefully we can still get on the cruise. Hopefully it's not canceled or the rain stops soon or doesn't really start. And then we get to go on our tall ship cruise in the harbor.
in about a half an hour.
In about a half an hour.
Less than a half an hour. It did start raining, but we have a feeling it will stop in time.
I'm confident it'll stop.
15
It'll be
more
fine.
minutes.
This downpour is nothing.
Nah.
There's
One
blue
side
skies that
one
way.
side is one side is clear, one side is very dark. So we'll see how the storm goes, and either we'll be on the
Fingers still
boat next time you
crossed.
see us or not. Tell everybody the verdict.
Well, I think everybody can hear the verdict. The ship is pulling in.
The storm is crazy.
The storm is nuts.
There's hail.
It's not hail.
Look at the hail.
Hail.
Look at the hail.
Okay, it is hail.
We're still getting on the ship.
I don't think we're getting on the ship.
We're under this.
Blow up inflatable feature. Thank goodness for it.
Crazy. Oh, it's almost been about an hour on the storm, and we're still under this inflatable tent with people just hanging out, waiting it out. Storm is done. Maybe not.
Kind of.
But anyways, we're gonna walk towards the Ripley's aquarium. We might not be able to get out of this puddle. This puddle is epic. That water back there is crazy. I don't know how we're gonna get to the aquarium.
I have no idea.
It might be another cancel.
We have like a day of minor fails across the board. We still had a fantastic day just walking around the city. We haven't really achieved anything we came here today to accomplish. We'll have to see what's in store for us that way, because that way isn't gonna happen.
Not happening.
The minor fails we've had today, this is another one of them, which we're hoping to rectify in a little bit if the rain really does clear up.
It might not be. We might be able to get through the puddles with it.
Maybe. We found the bike share program in Toronto, learned how to use it, downloaded the app. We bought 2 bikes earlier today, planning to use them later on, like now. And unfortunately with the storm, there are giant puddles that are sometimes knee deep, and we're not sure if we're gonna be able to use them. I'm not that experienced of a bike rider. Okay, so we downloaded this handy dandy app that is transitapp.com. And you get your little Toronto map that shows all of the bike stations like this one. You put in your information, your payment methods, you pick your fees that you want, 24 hours for $7 or 3 days for $15. And then you pick your bike.
You can get a bike from here, or on the app,
They'll
give you a number, and then you punch the number into the.
Oh,
you
so you
get a
punch
code.
your handy dandy code wherever you want to pick up your bike. You hop on the bike, you ride the bike, and you park it, and you start all over again with however many hours or days you have left. This is something we saw in other cities when we had bike share programs. 30-minute free, and oftentimes you only need 30 minutes to get from one place to another. It's a good way to get around the city, a good way to see the city, and hopefully we can try it out today. We got one bike, we just got to do the same thing, get the other, and we're ready to go through the puddles.
We got through the puddles on the bikes with minimal.
A little bit of spray.
Yeah, a little bit of spray. We saw my cousin Kenny, so we walked with him and talked with him for a bit. It was good to catch up.
It was very nice.
Now we're gonna head to Burger's Priest and see if we can get a burger before it closes.
We've heard such great things about it. It would just make our day if we could have a burger from Burger's Priest.
Getting hangry again.
So we finally got to Burger's Priest after like 4 years of hearing about it, and we ordered a burger. It's the High Priest, and it looks kind of like a gourmet Big Mac. I'm really excited.
Big Mac?
It's the end of the day, and it's pretty funny because what started out as a day full of failed attempts to do the things we had planned to do turned into a day full of surprises and good food and exploration of a city we love.
Every time we walk through Toronto, we fall in love with it more and more.
We see new things, we meet new people, we meet people we already know. It was actually a really fun day.
We're gonna jump in the car and head home. We'll be back tomorrow.
And hopefully explore some of those attractions that we actually had planned to see, and maybe some other ones, but who knows really. Have you hit the subscribe button below? Because because you really should.
And don't forget to check out our site, onemoderncouple.com.